Hey friends, it's Catan. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan on Catan universe. We're here in the second position. Hooray, not playing in the fourth position. As our customary red, and it looks like pink's already. Oh, look, pink's back. Thought we were going to have a little bit of a connection issue there. Let's take a look at this board. All right. Well, all the wheat's in one little spot. That's interesting. Ton of brick on this board. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, hard not to like that. I do like the brick. Problem is, if we go up there, the decent chance that's just going to get taken from us. I have a feeling the better way is actually to go 5, 10 here. We could point down. Probably better to point up. So the ore's here. I think there's a decent chance this actually gets taken. So I think to avoid that, we just go the opposite direction. And I think we maybe take advantage of this brick port because there's going to be so little wheat on this, or whatever on this board. Though I do like the 694. Wheat's powerful, man. You know, wheat is good. Wheat is good. Tough one. I could try like the 69483 kind of deal. Just go heavy on the ore wheat. I gotta decide. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna point to the right. We're gonna head to that brick port if we can. You know, it's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice. I think that I really, in my gut, I think this gets taken. I really do, because the ore is just so rare that I think we just avoid it. We head straight to the brick. And we can probably get some on like, I don't know, the 810-3 as an example. There's actually a lot of spots for us, 810-3, 6311, 6311. That one goes. So I think there's going to be some opportunities here. We could even just go like 5910. Go to the wood port, actually do a double port potentially. It's not like great, but you know, I think there's some potential here, so we'll see. Especially if we're just living on the brick. But if this isn't taken, that's pretty good. He should go double down here. He doesn't? Okay, I was assuming he would double down. Interesting. If that's the case, we're actually going to be in maybe much better shape than I expected. Because if we can get, say, 2 items here. I mean, Brown, what does he need? He needs wheat and sheep. Where's he go? This might be open. There's no sheep or wheat really around. The wheat's more important. Since he's going to have access to the sheep here, he's got an interesting call. I think this stays open for me, and I think we're actually going to be able to get this. So this actually could be really good. We'll see here. Even if we're going more or less, again, got to imagine. The problem is this could be pretty good. I think we almost kind of have to take this because otherwise this dude gets a couple of good options. We'll see. I really hope we can grab this 9-5-10. We would just point that to the right. In which case, honestly, we could just turn around, I suppose, since maybe the brick port actually isn't as useful as I thought it would be. Yeah, we're going to get it. Okay, so that's good. I'm just going to go grab this 9-5-10. Now, we are on double 9-5-10s, which is a little scary. But with that said, we've got a good mix of resources. Look at this. Interesting. Okay, so this is going to be available for us. We don't have a ton of wheat, so that's going to be something for us to consider, but we are on the double 9-5-10, so we're going to have to watch that. And if we can take off and get what we need here, love the 10. Yeah, because man, again, if we could double here, even stealing this from them isn't the worst idea, because that could just be really nasty if they wind up getting that. I think gray might want to slow down red or brown here. Chooses to do nothing. Interesting. Yeah, this could be nasty if he gets that. Okay. I think kind of an interesting question is, do we play defense or do we go on offense here? All that for a wood, huh? We do get a 5. Can I get a brick for a wood? Yeah, there's a question here. Do I want to go screw with him? You know, I'm actually thinking we come right back and go to the 8-10. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head straight there. We're gonna pass. I think it's just better. That way, we actually don't make an enemy of yellow or brown here, which I don't really want to make an enemy of him, to tell you the truth. I don't think we have to just yet, because again, if we get this and this, we're in really good shape. Especially all we need is a 5. We can do some good things here. Another 2. So really liking how this worked out. So we were wrong pointing this way, but honestly, I was not expecting this 8 to go, you know, un untaken. So we will see. Maybe we could potentially give one or the other here. We get a 7. We know he got that. It's gonna take him a while to do anything. I'm just gonna go hit this 6. I'm gonna hit brown. Get an ore. I get a brick. No. That's okay. We'll take a card here. I'm okay with that. It's good to have just in case. Good block. Huh. Okay. I mean, I kind of already made my intention pretty clear here, so I'm a little surprised that they did that. But I guess just to make sure, I get it. Makes sense. You got to do what they got to do. We know there's some wheat here too. Man, if we can get to this 8-3, that would be pretty nasty. Oh, maybe I should have waited on that ore to tell you the truth. Oh, you get it. In a city, very nice. And a 7 to start. Where does it go? Oof, did not like that. Mm-mm. Wood for 2 wheat. I'll do that. Actually gonna go move this. Get right back on the 6 here. I'm gonna hit you. We get a wheat. That's fine. We'll roll. We get an 8. We'll pass. So I'm okay with this for now. Again, even if they get this, that's not the end of the world. Problem here is we don't really have a lot of resources to get solos. Me. Wow. Interesting. Don't love that. But okay. Another 8. Do not love the solo there. Ugh, okay. But I get it. We were annoying. We took what we needed. No 9s yet. Could use those sheep. Yeah, I don't have it. Right now, there is just no sheep. In fact, we're actually the only player other than Gray even on sheep. That's interesting. 7. We get our brick, we'll pass. Okay, good. We get a 10. I really could use a 9 here. Jeez. This is a little annoying that we're not getting what we need here. And honestly, if they go to the 3-for-1 port, it's like, okay, it's really not that big of a deal. This eight's just so much better. There's no sheep, man. Hasn't rolled. It's been 0 sheep. Doesn't exist. Okay. Hey, you really want to go that way, go for it. I guess he needs wheat. I understand. Um, Man, it does suck living on the 659, and there's only really a handful of rolls. All right, I get that. Still no cheap. They should city, I imagine. Yeah, sure. They're gonna give me 2 ore? Seems insane. Okay, that's crazy to me that they did that. Another 10. Well, this is kind of a problem. Any ore out there? Ore for wheat? Man, it's kind of a weird problem to have. We have so many things here. What's this? I'll give you this for this. How about that? Getting a city. It's remarkable. All right, we'll take it. How about that? We get an early city without even getting to the 810. That's pretty crazy. Now, we do have to be careful. Because again, if he gets here and builds a settle here, then we're actually in some trouble because he takes an expansion spot away. There is no sheep anywhere. So it's just not a thing to consider. But honestly, I'm okay with this at the moment. I know we put it here and not on the 9-5-10. But that sheep is going to be gold when we get it out. Because we're going to have 3 of them. We'll have plenty to deal, plenty to trade. There is no sheep. No sheep, man. No sheep. Sheep. Yeah, he's just got to pay attention. Yeah, just not paying attention. Yeah, that's okay. He's not paying attention. Dude. Okay. Yeah, the plow is like, it's an interesting defensive play. Let's see where this goes. Probably goes to the 5. He does take a wood though. At least that's good. Oh, gets a city out of it. Boo. He's having a pretty good time here. My goodness, finally the 9 hits. I am going to need some wheat. Done. We take that 100%, no problem. And an 11. I'm going to take my settle, and we're going to be very happy. Okay. We get our settle. We have a sheep to trade, and we'll probably be having a good time with that. So I have no interest in trading it for cheap. He was offering like a 3-for-1. So that's what we'll look for. Nope. Yeah, we gave 1-to-1 here because we needed the set. Right? That's what we were looking for. Everywhere else, it's kind of like, on the 8. Yeah. Take some wood. It's okay. At least the 5's unblocked now. And then we at least we have access to the 8. We can get this port going. Could be pretty useful. Let's see where this goes. Probably the 6. Yeah. I think this is gonna be interesting. This silly brown guy with his silly road is kind of funny. Just doing his thing. Gonna build a single solitary road over here. We're happy with that. Okay, another 6. So I think we're actually in pretty good shape here. No, just not gonna let that happen. Sorry. We have no interest in giving up our sheep, right? I guess a 2 for 1. Interesting. Well, this is actually kind of an interesting spot that they're in, because they need cards to survive because they're out of expansion spots unless they can get over here. Even though I don't know if I really like that play because that does get them a lot of power, but if so much work to do, it actually gets the road. I wonder where they're going. This is gonna be interesting. I'm really curious to see what pink is trying to do. Unless pink's gonna try to reverse here and head to this 6-2. Could be. Where do you go? Okay, it's him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Done. I'll take that. Double wheat, sure. Very nice. Okay, loving this. We'll happily take our seven. Gonna get a wheat for anything? We'll seven. Very happy with that. Cool. And a seven. This all worked out pretty well, man. If we're getting these cool 2 for 1 trades, I mean that's kind of hard to beat. Solo there, interesting. I'm a little surprised about that. Don't like the solos. We haven't been, we haven't soloed anybody. We've done the 2 on the 6. But we are very powerful, but we need this to city up if we're really going to get cracking. Because our problem is still limited numbers, right? We're on 9, 5, 10s. 9s really haven't rolled yet. I mean, thankfully we've had some 10s. That's been nice, but I just need other numbers. There we go. 9s in there. Can I get a 4? I'll do a 1 for 1 here for a card. I'll do a sheep for an ore. How about that? I'll do a wheat and a sheep for an ore. How about that? We're offering. I don't have what to give, right? That's my problem. Okay, I thought they'd accept that. We'll buy a card with that. I'm pretty happy with that. We get another 9. Again, we're probably going to be uncontested for the army, which is nice. All right, get an 8, which is good. Yeah, so if we can get uncontested with the army, and if we could eventually city up this 8, I'll be very happy. But again, this is going to be a little bit of a slow process until we can really get going here. There's a card. They just don't have a lot of juice, right? Like all that wood. Hmm. No. It's going to be better than 1 for 1. You're going to have to make it worth my while. Maybe 2. I'll take the 2. Gives me a city. No. I'm looking for the city here straight up if I can get it. If I can get the 2 ore. Only 3 for 1. Okay. Double ore. Right, they get what they need. I'm going to play my knight. I'm actually going to go put this on this. I'm trying to think what I want here. I think they're slightly more threatening. I don't want to poke the bear if I don't have to. Hit gray. Sheep will roll. 5. That's nice. That's very nice. Can I get an ore? Hmm. No, not doing that. Not gonna bother. We're gonna get a card. You like that? We're gonna get another card. Okay, have the army in hand. Very nice. I'm cool with that. So we got 6, we got 8. Good. Ten's great. Look at us. We're already rocking here. We got a lot of goodies. We're doing very well. I will give him that. Do a brick for an ore here. Ah, oh well. Yeah, if he starts getting all this is going to be a little bit more interesting. He's only at 6, so we still have a potential to maybe cover it. 10 for me. Okay. And a city. Very nice. I'm going to play my knight. Maybe actually unwisely there, but it's fine. Hit here, I'm going to hit gray. Nice. Roll. And we get an 8, so it's another city. It's perfect. It's exactly what we want. We're in pretty good shape here all of a sudden. I don't really need anything else. I'm just going to go try to get the least offensive city, which is actually probably going to be this one. Let me build a road just for the hell of it. We'll pass. Things are going pretty well. Oh, how nice. All right, it's another 5. Again, good news is I don't necessarily need that win. We could always just win potentially with 10s roll in, or maybe we can just get some cards to win. We got a lot of options. So it does put off the 5, which is good for me. Maybe put on this 10, to tell you the truth. Oh, I don't like that. I actually don't think that's a good block. I think the other 10 would be a lot better, or even the 5, because now 5 basically gets me. Yeah, that's that's pretty good. One more 5 actually would win me the game. Most likely. 2. Build a road. We're getting close here. Okay, we'll pass. Ah, what a break this guy gets. Another 7. All right, I keep the wood though. Yeah, but this is going to be tough for these guys because I'm so close now. All I need is the settle, and it's over. So it's going to be pretty tough for the table to come back here and beat me. Jughead's going to have to try to do his best, but without cities, I just outproduce him. But you know, it's kind of a fine line. Like she probably would have been in better shape if only she could get some more protection. Like what is that going to do? I mean, I guess I understand, right? You do that to try to make sure I don't sneak it in, but you need a city here, otherwise you're just toast. Oh, I don't like this. She gets another city, actually. That's pretty good. Uh, might be another city. City number 3? Yeah, look at that. Good for her. All right. Well, man, we're just kind of waiting here. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough one. I got to imagine they're at 8. Okay, as long as they do this though, honestly, it's almost kind of silly. Okay. It's gonna get off my 5, which is actually good for me. Hopefully they steal the ore. They don't. It does take that, which kind of stinks. Man, what can't go wrong will go wrong here. Just not getting our rolls. No 9 5s or 10s. Do we get a 5? Can we just win this thing? Let me think. 2 roads. Close. Can I get an ore? Can I get a brick? Done. And boom. Okay, well, honestly, I almost wonder if they just wanted it to end. Uh, but I very much like that they just gave me the brick for the orc. We're keeping track of what we rolled, right? We knew we had the previous five. We knew that was definitely an option. So we're back to 1400, which is nice. Yeah, stuck that one in. Honestly, oh, they didn't even have. I wonder if they had a Monopoly or something. Yeah, 1293. Yeah, it was an interesting game. It was an interesting game. Three VPs out. Okay. I only had oh, as we took the road from him. So we did have the one VP. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So we did a VP like we thought. We had 8 trades that game. We were up 10 times. Look at that. 11 trades. Man, this is a lot of trades in this game. What was funny is I feel like most of them were with me. The two of us had a very interesting trading relationship, um, which really worked out for me. But really, we were robbed a ton, soloed a ton at 5, even early on. But our game plan worked pretty well. We got a little fortunate. The nines didn't matter too much with the sheep. But thankfully, the tens hit when we needed them, and the fives hit when we needed them. And that was really our game plan: 9-5-10, 9-5-10, and then a little tick 8. Honestly, getting that early city was a big deal. Just allowed us to go get everything, especially with those weeds. So worked out pretty well. I was wrong in the save 10 being taken. So originally the whole thing was maybe go to the brickport. Yeah, well, didn't matter. So good times. All right, well, love that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.